So, setup wise then, Jill, a little bit, as you said, slightly hunched. Remember, we're going to push those hips backwards a bit to get that back a little bit straighter, okay? We don't have a roundness off in the back there because that's going to restrict your body turn and so on. So if there's any sort of hunch here now, it makes it a bit tricky to actually swing the golf club with your body. Okay, now in terms of the swing you had before, this is still pretty good though. Good turn the shoulders there and a good top of the back swing. This is fine, okay? Yeah. Now then, the move you make now is your hands and arms kind of go out this way and move towards the golf ball,
so they're
okay?
Not keep doing the
they
arc.
Should not as much as they, well, on this one not so much. This one is better on the right hand side, this is why the contact was better, okay? As you start coming the golf ball here now, you can see here your arms are kind of working almost out and above the golf ball. So now the club at this sort of halfway down position is out in front of you too far. At this spot it should be sort of more towards your right thigh there. You look at this one here now as your arms come down. The arms are working down. The club now is working down the arc better. There, see the club face there? See the club face there. See the difference in those two, yeah? Mm. So the club now is working more kind of this way, not out this way, and then trying to sort of tuck back in at the last second. Okay, so you're creating the under that pane of glass kind of sensation there. Whereas this one, you smash through it, yeah? You hit the glass, yeah? So keeping underneath there as you then come back to the golf ball, the club now works underneath that all the time. Good strike through the screen and a nice follow through. Whereas this one, now then you try and come back underneath, you have to try and recover it, which you do, but you do it too much, you catch on the end of the golf club and the ball then scoots off the side.
I see, yeah.
And that's why you've mishit it, okay? The actual club strikes the ground nicely. This impact position here is not actually that bad, but how it's got there, it's kind of gone from up here, out there, back underneath, and it's just too many variables that can make it very inconsistent, as opposed to sort of swinging up here and down that way a bit more.
It looks so simple, doesn't it?
Well, the thing is, we try to simplify things. I mean, I've also said the golf is 2 turns and a swish, okay? But we did turn on a certain angle, okay? Certain movements we make in the golf, and obviously with our body dropping down, lifting up, or set up positions we have with our slightly hunched spine or rounded off back. Will make it tricky, okay? But I think I certainly understand with this club. I would say from your point of view of going forward, stick with the 6 or 7 on the golf course and practice with the 3-wood until you start building back up the confidence.
And I can use the 3-wood with you, can't I?
Of course you can, yeah, exactly.
But when
we would do, yeah. When you're with Colette or Melanie,
and I think that's a problem with them as well, you know, that they keep...
You don't want to go wrong, do you? It's like,
no, well,
keep yourself moving.
Yeah, because you're aware, and that's fair enough, that you've got people behind. And even though it's just that feeling, isn't it, you know? And then sometimes when we get to do a putt, we say, oh, we'll skip this and go on to the next. Yeah. So we
you're missing out bits to just get you moving. And the thing is, you're kind of learning ways. It's better to keep yourself moving and maybe miss out a putt or a chip than sit down and let groups through. So if you just keep yourself in your slot kind of thing, you just stay there. And there'll be time when you have to maybe pick up a putt, but that's fine. If you're a 3-ball with a 2-ball behind you, they're going to be faster. That's fine. And
with the buggy, of course.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. They're whizzing. I know they whiz like we're in Le Mans 24 hours. So. So getting that sensation, the arms are kind of working down a bit more. I think in terms of setup there, Jill, that left arm, you said, just hanging down a bit more rather than pulling into there. It just creates a little bit of a shoulder angle with your setup. Not a lot, okay? So you're sort of bowing to the golf ball and knighting the ball. That was better in terms of that. I'd shuffle back it. There you go. Now push those hips backwards a little bit to get a bit more lean over the ball there, okay? There you go. Good. That's much better, okay?